Hi, Jake here. Just thought I'd put a video up. I was going to wait till the end of the month, but I had some things I wanted to go over. I've been watching a lot of videos and stuff, and now that we're starting on our second year of doing this, I thought, what the heck, I'll talk a little bit about some of my thoughts. So I watched a video by Carnomad, and he was talking about exercise and stuff and some of his things, and he made the comment that it has to be easy and delicious if you're gonna do something and keep at it, like the diet and the lifestyle that we're living. It definitely has to be easy and delicious, or you're not going to be able to maintain it. So I thought that would be a great title for this video. Is it has to be easy and delicious so we can keep at it, because if it's not, you're never going to do it. And I think that's why a lot of diets fail, because they're not easy. You're calorie restricting, and you're starving yourself to death, and then on top of it, you're not eating what your body needs, or what you think is good food. And with this diet, I absolutely I absolutely love what I'm eating. It's so easy. It's like falling off a log. I've got into this routine. I eat my one meal a day for the most part. Now sometimes I will have a little snack if a little later, or sometimes I'll have a little snack several hours before, but I usually try to keep this my 18-hour intermittent fasting. I'll fast for around 18 hours, and then I got a 6-hour window where I can eat. Sometimes I don't feel like I need to eat, and so that window might close down to a 4 or a 2-hour, or maybe even a 1 hour. I've done that many times. It fluctuates. You have to. The thing that we need to realize is that we're all different. What makes me feel good and makes this so easy might be absolutely terrible for somebody else. And a perfect example is what I eat. Rosalie couldn't do that. It would just absolutely, she would be sick and couldn't do it. But she is picking up on a few little things that I do. Like if she's going, I just told her this a little bit ago, that I noticed that if she's going to go in and have a little snack, she's not eating some carbs or something. She's going in and snacking on the little piece of meat that I have in there. Like this week we had some ham, and I had it in a little baggie in there. And it was quite a bit of ham, and she would see me going in. If I needed a little snack or something, I would go in and grab a little piece of meat and gnaw on it. Well, last night I noticed that that's just exactly what she was doing, and is she'd go in and get a little snack. It would be a little piece of ham, which is great, absolutely fantastic. I mean, you needed a little snack. I mean, didn't bother you. I asked her, I says, well, you had that little piece of ham, did it bother you through the night? No, everything felt good. I said, that's the way it is. That's the beauty of this, is you can go in there, you have your meal. If you need a little snack afterwards or anything, and like I explained, that once my little snack was over, I was still in my eating window, and we still got our 18 hours or 20 hours in, and then had our meal, and it worked out absolutely perfect. Because according to my journal, we started January at 172 pounds. And I weighed this morning at 167, so this is the 27th of January. I still got 4 days to go, and I've lost 5 pounds, and I'm within 2 pounds of my goal weight. So it don't get any better than this. My arthritis is gone, my joint pain is gone, my back don't hurt, and this is the middle of January. This was where I should be laying on the couch, struggling to get up and down, trying to get out of my chair because my back is aching, my feet is aching, and it's all gone. Absolutely, I feel like $1,000,000. And I checked my blood pressure this morning, and it was, what, 127 over 84. So that was, to me, that's perfect. So blood pressure's good, joints, arthritis, even this little, I have this last little ache and pain in my thumb. I have no ache and pain in my thumb right now, so whatever I'm doing, now it's starting to go away. And so that's exciting, because I thought that little pain in my thumb might be there forever. Still drinking my black coffee. I just like that. I changed my coffee from regular roast to a gourmet roast this time, so it's a little stronger, which is fine, but it still tastes good. A lot of people's videos and stuff I was watching, they said, people say, well, how long are you going to do this? And all I can say, I'm going to do this one day at a time. I'm only on my diet for today. What I do tomorrow, I have no clue. And I done forgot about what I did yesterday, because I might have, like, if you watch my video where I gained a little weight there, that's all forgotten. I went and did that little experiment with the Spanish rice, and I ate that with my my ham soup kind of deal, and I ate that for a couple days straight, and that did cause me to gain some weight. And so I didn't go on a big long fast. All I did is I kind of went a little carnivore there for a couple days, whereas I had a T-bone steak and a pork roast with no veggies in it, just pork roast. I did that for 3 days, and then I started coming back down. So, what is 1, 2, 3, 4? About 5 days ago, I had a little bit more of that rice stew, that Spanish rice that Rosalie had made up. I throwed it in with my stew, and kind of did that, because I hate wasting food. I was raised that you just can't waste it. So I put it in there, and I had a bowl of it the other day. But I didn't eat it for more than one day. I just had it for that one day. Then I did my OMAD, and I lost a quarter of a pound or a half a pound. But I only did it that one day. And I still had a day's worth, and then last night I finished it off, and I basically stayed at 167.2, 167.4. So I'll see how it works tomorrow, and today I'm only going to have a couple steaks, and I don't think I'm going to have any veggies. I've been trying to limit my vegetables in the month of January, because this is carnivore month. So I've been eating mostly straight meat, little veg in there once in a while, but I have a lot of days where I just had a meal of meat. And I was surprised, because I've lost 5 pounds in couple of weeks before that I was only losing like 3 pounds. So this month is huge because I am rolling right in there to that 165 mark, and here I am. I'm losing, still losing weight. I'm eating till I'm full. I'm not hungry. That's one of the things that I wrote down here. I refuse to live life hungry. Life's too short. If you got to go around and feel like you're half starved to death, why do that? So as long as I'm not hungry, life's great. I like eating my one meal a day with maybe a little snack in the beginning of the day if I'm hungry, like 1, 2 o'clock, or at 6, 7 o'clock if I eat my main meal in that 3, 4 o'clock range. And if I don't eat enough at the main meal, that's sometimes why I'll have a little snack at the end, because I start getting a little hunger pain there around 7, 8 o'clock. I'll have a little snack of meat, gets me through to the next day, and then I get up, I weigh myself, and it's like it's after 1 o'clock now, so in about 1:04, in about an hour or so, I'm going to be in that eating window that I can, if I'm hungry, I'll go in and have something. If I want a meal, I'll have a meal. If not, I'll just have a snack and then push my main meal back a little farther. Works great. And another thing is I wanted to touch on is low fat, low carb. It can't be done. If you're going to go low carb, you got to go high fat. Just because low fat, low carb, that leads to that rabbit starvation. You're basically starving yourself on a low carb, low fat. So I watched some videos that people are saying that now that you're in maintenance mode, you need to cut back on the fat and stuff, or you're going to gain it all back. And I'm still losing. I've been trying to do this maintenance thing for about 2 months now. Slide in there nice and easy to my goal weight of 165 pounds and then stay there. Well, I'm still losing. I'm still doing the high fat, the low carb, and it's working. It controls my hunger, my appetite's not that, and I eat a lot. When I eat till I'm full. So I'm not starving myself, but some people say lay off. I don't eat much olive oil. I've never tasted MCT oil, avocado oil. I don't know that. I eat animal fat, tallow, suet, bacon fat, pork fat, beef fat. That's fat to me, not oil. And I always separate that. People will lump them all together, and I don't understand why, because I believe the oil is one thing and the fat, animal fat, is something else. So we have to separate that. And I can eat all the animal fat that I can stand. Sometimes it'll go through me, but then again, sometimes your body needs to clean itself out. And if you eat a little animal fat, and all of a sudden, your body says, "Oh, good, we could do house cleaning," is what I call it. It's a house cleaning day, and yeah, you get a little loose stool, but then it just goes away, and then I can eat the same amount of fat that I do that day the next day and not have a bit of problem. So I figure that my body is cleansing itself out. There's toxins in your body that your body has been holding, and all of a sudden it's like, oh good, we got a way to get rid of this stuff, and your body will flush it. Same way when I know I'm going to lose some weight, I start losing. I pee a lot. I'm losing the water. The water is coming out of me, and I can tell Rosalie the day I know tomorrow I'm going to be a pound lighter than I was today by just how I'm going to the bathroom. And it works that way. Once you start charting every little your weight and all what you eat. You start to see trends and everything. And I chart it all so I know what's going on with my body. Everybody's different. Some people it'll work that way. Other people it won't. So you just got to find out what's good for yourself. So I just wanted to throw this one up to explain what's going on. I'm really excited. This by the time, because I'm 10 days from my birthday, I'm going to turn 68 in 10 days, and I'm hoping to hit my goal weight in 10 days at 165 pounds. And then we're going to see where my natural body weight wants to level off at. I'm not doing nothing different. I'm going to eat the same way I've always ate, and let's just see what happens. Great experiment. So we will we'll cut this one off and we'll keep you informed. Thanks for watching. Bye.